Legend has it that the Horny Bridge was destroyed because of a jealous man who thought someone led his wife across the Horny Bridge. The Horny Bridge is a legendary story. But what exactly is the Horny Bridge? So there's this famous place in a place called Cambridge. There's this community called Fern. So in 1865, a couple had saved up enough money to purchase the 4-acre land. So this bridge on the land, unaware to the couple who bought the property that the bridge was a Horny bridge. How they found this out is that they were indulging farming. So whenever they would lead their goats over the bridge, they realized that their goats would actually mate. So they took it for fun and start taking in other farmers' goat who were not interested in mating, and they would just simply lead them across the bridge and then they would mate. But what they found out, however, is that whenever the anglings, the husband or the wife, went across the bridge, the wife would automatically get horny. The husband would automatically get horny when he crosses the bridge as well. So they would eventually have to have sex when they get back. So they normally have to wait until the children heads off to school before they go across the bridge. They would guard the bridge with all their life. The bridge was such a secrecy that they kept their children from going across the bridge to look at the animals. Anyway, when the children grew up and they went off to college, the couple passed away. And so the property was sold to a neighbor who recently moved there that didn't have any idea about the Horny Bridge and how effective it is. And so one day when the wife was at home alone, she decided to throw away some garbage and she accidentally used the bridge. She didn't have to use the bridge, but she thought that where she was throwing the garbage was much better than going closer to her neighbor's yard to dispose the garbage. She crossed the Horny Bridge and all hell broke loose. Her husband was not at home. When she came back across, she was so frightened she could not believe. She opted to call her neighbor, which is 86-year-old Mr. Anglin. Mr. Anglin was an old man, so she was explaining to him, and Mr. Anglin doubted her. He did not believe. But the fact that Mr. Anglin was in his 80s, she never thought that he would get an erection or whatever, or would ever feel horny. So she tell him that he can come and try it for himself. Lo and behold, 86-year-old went over the bridge. Now, when he came back over, she had to provide him with, follow for more details, follow for part 2.